Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasade Bhaktavinda Bhaja Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasade Bhaktavinda Bhaja Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasade Bhaktavinda.
The following beautiful story was narrated by Lochanadas Thakur in his book Sri Chaitanya Mangal, which is a treasure chest of the honey-like sweet pastimes of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Once upon a time, to distribute the holy names of Sri Krishna, Narada Muni wandered through the universe, but the people of this world were too attached to their material possessions, and they were not eager to accept the holy names. Even after wandering throughout the entire world, he could not hear the chanting of the names of Krishna. The great sage Narada felt so much distress for the people of Kali Yuga. He considered that the venomous snake of Kali had bitten everyone, and as a result, the people of this world are aflame and mesmerized by their illusory pride. Their hearts are continuously afflicted with the poison of greed, fascination, lust, anger, intoxication, and pride, and they needlessly live the philosophy of I and mine. Narada Muni was saddened and began considering ways and means of delivering the suffering people. He concluded that only the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, could drive away the snake and rescue the living entities from their pitiable condition. Narada proceeded to Dwarka to beg the Lord for his help, and there he arrived at the gates of that magnificent city. At that time, the Lord of Dwarka, Krishna, was in a palace with his queen Rukmini, who washed his feet with scented water. Holding the treasure of her heart close to her, she lovingly gazed at Krishna and began shedding tears profusely. Seeing this, Lord Krishna said, "I do not understand the reason for your tears. Why do you cry? Please let me know. Previously, I joked with you once. Are you carrying that sad memory in your heart?" Upon his questioning again and again, she said, "Oh, my Lord, your lotus feet are my very life and soul, and the pain which I feel when I think that you will leave me is making me cry. However, only Srimati Radhika can understand these feelings, for she is the topmost embodiment of love. Radharani fills this world with a mysterious wonder. She binds you with the ropes of her exalted qualities. Even today, your heart has not turned away from her. Whenever you chant the name of Radha, tears pour from your eyes. Such is the majestic power of Radharani's pure love for your lotus feet." Hearing the words of Rukmini, Sri Krishna became elated. His lotus-like eyes that emitted the hue of sunset were filled with compassion. Sitting upon his throne, he placed Rukmini upon his lap. Holding her chin with his right hand, the Lord gazed lovingly at her and said, "Never have I heard before such wonderful words." Just then, Narada Muni arrived at the palace. Rukmini at once got up and respectfully welcomed Narada Muni and fetched water to wash his feet and paraphernalia to worship him. Lord Krishna also arose and tightly embraced Narada Muni. He welcomed him with sweet words. Tears of ecstasy streamed from Narada's eyes and flooded all over his body. Although he wanted to speak, he could not. Sri Krishna asked the sage, "Please tell me what exactly troubles you and causes you to be so worried? What has made you look so frail?" Narada Muni answered, "My dear Lord, I am always engaged in singing your glories and spreading love of Godhead throughout the universe. During my wanderings, I came upon the jivas who are entrapped in the clutches of Maya and are being bitten by the snake of Kali Yuga. They are living in a miserable condition of life, thinking pain to be pleasure and being engrossed in satisfying their senses. They are so fallen that they are not able to take to the path of bhakti, even if I try very hard to give your holy names to them. My Lord, please bestow your mercy upon them and appear on the earthly planet to re-establish Dharma." The desire of the devotees of the Lord is the desire of the Lord. He is always eager to fulfill the aspirations of his devotees. Lord Krishna then replied, "Rukmini just spoke some wonderful words, hearing which I have become overwhelmed. Thus I made a vow, I shall relish the bliss of my own ecstatic love, and I shall make others taste this ecstasy as well. I shall engage in devotional service, and in the process, I, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, shall freely distribute ecstatic love to one and all." Thus he displayed his golden complexioned transcendental form to Narada Muni and Rukmini Devi, who were astonished to see this form of the Lord and felt greatly pleased in their hearts upon beholding Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Krishna then declared that he would appear as a devotee in Nadavweep, in the house of Jagannath Mishra and Sachi Devi, and would freely distribute love of Godhead and the holy names while relishing the moods of Srimati Radhika. Thus Sri Krishna appeared as Sri Satchitananda Gaura to deliver all the conditioned living entities and to taste ecstatic love for the Lord. The Lord's associates as well as demigods and sages took birth as part of Lord Chaitanya's pastimes. The members of the Yadu family from Dwarka also appeared as part of his pastimes. Gaura Hari freely gives ecstatic pure love of God. He does not consider one's qualifications or background or pedigree before bestowing this supreme gift upon them. When Narada Muni saw his golden form, he stated, "I have never, ever seen such a reservoir of pure, ecstatic love as is Lord Gauranga. My life has become successful. My eyes have borne fruit, as today I have been able to behold the beautiful form of Lord Gauranga with his wonderful, blissful, smiling face. All glories to Lord Chaitanya, Gaura Purnima 2022.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasade Gopakta Vrinda